It's all coming down in center ring at Kip South tomorrow night. Championship wrestling on nights we'll never forget. A lot of things going to be settled. A lot of things have been talked about. Now we're going to see some action tomorrow night. A world championship match at Kip South with 8 wrestlers stationed around the ring to keep the participants on the inside. Should either of them go out on their own or be tossed out, they'll be tossed right back in by the 8 lumberjacks around the ring. The title at stake, the Great Blojo defends against Flying Fred Curry. Then, in the grudge match, it was Calypso Jim who ripped the suit off of Dr. Jerry Graham. Graham is livid about that, but that only happened is because of the fact that Graham cut the dreadlocks right off of Calypso Jim right here on national television. Now, Dick the Bruiser and Bulldog Don Kent will both be banned from Kip South tomorrow night. You'll see the debut of the Kentucky Butcher, 7 feet 2 inches tall. Also,
واحد خمسات كل واحد اما كان عندي مثل السرمايه وتكسر راسه يمكن جماعه مسكين الله يلعنكم يمكن جماعه مسكين لك والله رابطك وقطع لك اياها الله يلعنك واحد كلب لانه دائما بعرفك عارف كيف بقول لك تيجي موزات لك تيجي واحد كلب منك الله يلعنكم. Listen. You know, this guy Raymond Raven, he makes me sick. You know something? I'll tell you what. I am proud to be an American. I'm proud to live in the USA. And when I see a no-good Vernon lowlife like that come out here and talk about the people and talk about everything the way he talks about it, it makes me crazy. Tomorrow night at Kip South, I'm telling you people, I'm begging you to come out and support me tomorrow night because what I want to do is put an end to Muhammad Jihad South once and for all, and I want to do it for all my good friends, all the good people in the Toledo area. Come out, please come and check it out.
So it was all your good friends who obtained this match for you. See all of this tomorrow night at Kip South.
We're talking about him a little bit earlier. We want to get out. A young man that got reason to be proud of himself and son of a gun. We're proud of him, too, because he persevered, stayed with it, and walking in right now is the new international heavyweight champion, Billy Travis. He won it from... Congratulations, Billy. Everybody is tickled to death. Well, I know Gaddafi, but most of the wrestling fans are tickled to death, and congratulations on a super win over a very big guy. You stayed with it, and you beat him.
Okay, thank you, Lance. You know, I can't fool anybody. This is the happiest day of my life, and I can't fool myself. I didn't do this alone. It took my Frank Morrell, Phil Hickerson, and most of all you people out there. And if it wasn't for you, this is your belt, too. This is your belt, and this is my belt, and I'll defend it against anybody, anytime, and anywhere.
You know one thing, Billy, when you start talking about championship, and we've made the remark a good many times, it's very hard to get the belt, but let me tell you, it is going to be just twice as hard to keep it because everybody is... Look out, Bill! Just get out of here. We need some help out here on this thing. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's take a break and we'll be back. Can we get somebody out here to help with Billy?
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout, one fall, 60-minute time limit, world-class main event. From Bad Street, 290 pounds, it's Fabulous Freebird, Terry Gordy. His opponent waits in the ring in excess of 300 pounds, Bruiser Brody. Rick Hazard, your referee.
And the collision occurred just as Mark Lawrence finished the announcements. There's 600 pounds crashing and smashing each other like that with a big foot. A Bruiser Brody carried over from that recent tape we showed you last week. And Bruiser challenged Gordon to come to the ring, and he's huge. Quarreling men, these gladiators without swords. Now they got some weapons. Wow! Metal chair right across the head of Terry Gordy. And big Bruiser Brody comes after him as Gordy, 1/3 of the Freebirds. Now they're on the floor. Gordy with his right arm taped, his knuckles taped. Coming back into the ring, getting away from the bruising effect of Brody. And Brody continues to bore in, and Gordy smashes and Brody takes. And these two gouge and punch and smash and kick. Brody now in trouble as Gordy gets to the attack. He takes the momentum. Gordy and Brody. Oh, the boot comes off. Gordy smashing on Bruiser Brody's head. Rick Hazard, the referee. He's had an impossible task. The bell will be rung. That's going to be a disqualification of Gordy. But look at Brody. He comes back with the other boot and gets his boot back, and he hammers Gordy, and away Gordy goes. And here comes Brody. Bootless on one foot. They head for the outside door of the Sportatorium. They fight their way to the door. Through the door. No. Into the door. Now through the door. Out into the parking lot. And here comes Brody back. I don't know what happened to Gordy. But here comes Brody back. Let's see if Gordy's going to come back. Brody now with both boots off. He's ready. He is now a gladiator of the Coliseum. And it's thumbs up from the crowd as we go to Mark Lawrence.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rick Hazard disqualifies Freebird Terry Gordy for using the boot. Bruiser Brody is awarded with the decision.
And we can expect more from Brody and Gordy as these huge men, the behemoths of world-class championship wrestling, collide with Bruiser Brody picking up the victory. Brody waits. Gordy doesn't return. We have no idea what happened to Gordy out there. Brody must have put the fear of return into him because he is not back. And we shall be back with more excitement of this world-class championship wrestling in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Sheraton Century Plaza in Oklahoma City at the hotel lobby. I'm talking with the Sheepherders, the new tag team champions of the UWF. Men, a few comments on winning the tag team belt.
You know something? These belts represent the best tag team in the United States. And here they are, the Sheepherders. Not only the best tag team in the United States, the best in the world. Yes.
Well, I had the pleasure of commentating that match, and it seemed to me that you won those in a little bit of a controversial
Don't worry
fashion.
about controversial. There's nothing controversial about how they were won at all. We won them our style, New Zealand style. We don't do nothing controversial at all.
Well, we'll leave that to the fans to decide. Let's watch again just how the Sheepherders became the new tag team champions.
They're fighting back again. Well, these are the kind of guys that, I mean, their heritage, look at their lineage. Look at Victory there waving the flag. That's sickening. Dr. Death took care of that. And they had all four of them in the ring. Body slam. DiBiase looks like he's going for the figure four. Yes, he has it. This will be over. Victory. Dr. Death is nailing Victory. Wait a minute. Oh, no. He came right across his throat with that steel flagpole. That steel flagpole, it came right across DiBiase's throat from the top rope. Oh, no! Oh, no! Ted DiBiase is out. I hope he's not seriously injured. Luke Williams came all the way off the top rope. There's the decision. It looks like we have new tag team champions.
Well, there you have it, new tag team champions, and I think the victory had to be due, at least in part, to this man, Jack Victory. And Jack, the obvious question in a lot of the fans' minds, I think the obvious question in a lot of the fans' minds is why are you associated with the Sheepherders? Why are you carrying their flag?
This team's number one right here, brother. Number one. They got the Mid-South Tag Team belts right here. That's money in the bank. That's why.
Tell him, Jack. Tell him why.
Jack, are you expecting somebody, or are you
Coming. Haven't seen her in months.
your girlfriend?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Okay, well, then what made you decide to choose Jack Victory as your new partner?
It took a long time and many years to find a Yank that we could trust. A Yank with guts. A Yank that didn't have a yellow streak down his back. And we found it, didn't we, Jack? We found it. Right here.
I think she's here. Wait. It's her. It's her. Butch, Luke. She's coming through the door. There you are. How you doing, baby? Nice to see you, too. Go aboard, please, up to the honeymoon suite. Come on, I want you to meet the Sheepherders over here. Hey, Butch, Luke. Hey, this is Max. Hey, what do you think?
Whoa! Yay!
So this is your girlfriend you've been waiting for. Her name's Max. Max, nice to meet you, Max. Would you mind answering a few questions for our television audience?
Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen Jack in a month. I'll do it some other time, but we have a date right now.
Hey, Jack!
Whoa, well, there you have it. The Sheepherders, new tag team champions, Jack Victory and his girlfriend, Max. We'll have more UWF wrestling in just a moment, but first this.
Whoa! Yay!
See wrestling's first music video and much, much more. That's all on this video. And if you order right now, you're going to get a special price. It's only $29.95. Now, this video is not available in stores. You just send $29.95 plus $5.25 for shipping and handling to the Jerry Lawler Video, Post Office Box 3020, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08034. Or you can call now and order it over the telephone by dialing 1-800-524-2507. It's a free call, 1-800-524-2507. I had a special hand in making this video, and I know all my fans are going to love it. So order yours now.
We're out. Is that over? Is that some more sports?
Thank God.
Now we have us a wrestling match. We got to ring the bell and get Lawler and Mantell out here. Woo! Boy, this is exciting. This has got to be the most exciting time in professional wrestling.
I hope Jerry Lawler gives out no-dos when he sells them things.
I rung the bell, or the deaf, we ring it again. Come on, Lawler, we ain't gonna punch you up. Come on, get out of here, Lawler. There we go now. Well, I don't know, brother. I don't know here.
Look at them scars all over their head from Monday night where we beat them half to death, baby.
Just you got enough with the Rose Brothers in there. We sold you a stinking video, so don't worry about it. Okay, folks, here we come with a little wrestling match. As you can tell in the ring now, it's Pat and Bill Rose versus Jerry the King Lawler, and I say that very loosely, and Dirty Dutch Mantell from Oilsoft, Texas. Okay, here we go. Now, it's underway. Woodrow, isn't this exciting?
Bill, you know, looking back, I bet you're sure glad we kicked Dutch out of our group. Huh? What do you think, baby?
He cramped our style.
He cramped our style or what?
Okay, now, here we go now. It's Lawler. Oh, beautiful move by Pat Rose. Beautiful move.
Beautiful.
A beautiful hip toss. You got him, Pat. Oh, collar and elbow tie up. Now, here we go. It's Lawler again. Shot him off again. Oh, he pulled his tights, Budrow.
Did you see right?
Hey, Calhoun. He pulled his tights. Hey, Lawler. Lawler, you pulled his tights, hey, Lawler. Yes, he did. You pulled him, Lawler. Yeah, you did. You pulled him. Lance Russell always gives biased opinions, or he gives his opinion, and I'm giving mine. You pulled him. Hey, I'm giving an opinion like Lance Russell usually does, and it's biased. You're right, it's biased. That's Pat Rose, all 202 pounds of him. Legal maneuver. Well, you got to give Pat credit, brother, because there ain't too many people can throw the king around like that except you and me, Bud.
That's right, baby. That's exactly right.
Collar and elbow hook up. Lawler backed in the ropes. He took the coward's way out. You got to give him A for effort there, too, Budrow. Now, Pat's tagging big brother Bill in.
Yeah, but he couldn't have backdropped us, though, baby. That's the bottom line.
You know, Bill used to be a bouncer down there at Desperados. That's how he got into throwing all the drunks out in Memphis. Come on, Lawler. Hey, just get into him, Lawler. Don't worry about it. You probably get a job over at September's place now or something.
Yeah, old Doug and David's place. Go over there and hear Danny Joe Bryant play.
Oh, no, that ain't right. Lawler,
look at that double teaming, man.
Them. That ain't right. As Lance Russell says, brother, Lawler's got one of the best right hands in the business. Now he's punching him on the floor. That ain't right, Lawler. You got to wrestle in the ring. Hey, we're the commentators. He don't want to talk to us. He ain't talking to nobody. You just get up in there. We'll ring the bell and disqualify you. Hey, we're getting a new job.
Hey, if we didn't have $500 suits on, baby, we'd dust your drawers for you.
That's right.
Right, Bill.
That's right. Now, here's Dirty Dutch Mantell. Now he punched him. Referee should... Oh, now, that ain't right.
He couldn't do that to us, baby.
That ain't right, Mantell. Not at all. Now he pulled him up by the hair. Held his tights and slammed him.
What's that red around Dutch's neck?
That ain't sunburn. Now, there's a good legal move there. Oh, now, Lawler outsmarted him. Well, you got to give the boy A for effort. I mean, he just, Pat, I don't know. Lawler headbutted him with the back of his head there, Calhoun. You ought to disqualify Lawler and hold up their hand, man. I'm telling you, hey, just wrestle.
Hey, you better be glad we're in a good mood, brother.
I wasn't all dressed up, brother. That's right, cheated, Pat. That's right. I'm telling you. Hold up their hand, Calhoun. That's right. Come on, Mantell. Get out. Get out. This is one-on-one. Hey, isn't this great?
Calhoun, you need to brush up on the techniques of refereeing, baby.
Now, look at Lawler go ahead. Do that strut there, Pat. Oh, well, that ain't nice. Calhoun, he ought to disqualify him, Lance Russell. That ain't right.
Look at all this double team.
2 on 1. That ain't right, Russ. That ain't right, Lawler. Now, look at Mantell hitting him from the outside. That ain't right at all, man. No, that ain't right. 2 on 2, Calhoun. Hey, we're the commentators. We get paid to do the talking.
Don't forget we're extremely handsome, too, Bill.
Extremely. It's horrible being a sex symbol, ain't it?
Brother, it's hell. We could write novels, you know that?
I'm telling you. Now where are they going? They're chickened out. They're chickened out, man. I'm Doug Budrow. I wouldn't believe it. They're chickened out. They actually left the ring. Oh. 9, 10. Oh, that makes them the winners.
Hey, we're used to seeing them run, baby. We're used to seeing them run.
What? I'm telling you. Okay, I love it. Right here on television, Bud Rose and Bill Rose beat the team of Jerry Lawler and Dirty Dutch Mantell. Hey. Hey, what is... Oh, my God. What a fitting end. Well, we got our microphones back at least, and there's no competitive desk over there. Off comes the coat of Landau. Lawler going at
the trousers, ripping Dundee's clothes apart. Landau's shirt ripped off.
And I think maybe the end of the Bill and Buddy show over there. Lawler and Mantell had been listening to him. They finally left. They lost the match. They were counted out, but they came back armed with a chair and a wooden stool, and they went to work on the desk and got Landau and Dundee in the ring. The Roses are both in there too, Pat and Bill.
Pat just got a shot as Lawler slammed together. Now they're double teaming, triple teaming Lawler as Bill Rose battling with Dutch. Dundee's clothes torn all apart. Dutch coming back on him. They're trying to pull Lawler off. David Johnson and Henry Rutledge. Lawler pounding Mantell. Referee takes a shot. Here comes some reinforcements.
Falk and Gaddafi and somebody else jumped in there. Oh, it's Lou Winston up on the apron.
The ring filling up now as Eddie Marlin comes out to try to get these guys apart. Mantell pushes past Jamison and goes after Landau. Lawler grabbing Dundee by the throat after Billy hit him. Finally get Lawler pulled back into the corner. Dundee takes another shot from Lawler. Landau breaks loose and goes after Dutch. There goes Dundee. Landau. Well, they may have been counted out and lost the match officially, but they sure didn't lose that one, Davey.
No, I think they ended up winning the war there. They're the ones left standing in the ring after everybody else is gone. Dutch Mantell and the King, Jerry Lawler.
Well, right there on the floor is how you break up a party.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take time out. We'll be back in just one moment.
Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, the Kentucky Butcher, the man we've heard so much about. He stands over 7 feet tall, weighs almost 600 pounds. In his corner, Dr. Jerry Graham. And, of course, as if the Butcher isn't big enough, with Graham in his corner, that spells double trouble. He'll be facing a very capable Rocky Guerrero, who just made his entrance into the ring.
Wrestling fans, this next bout will be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Dallas, Texas. He weighed in today at 230 pounds, Rocky Guerrero. His opponent, alleged to be the largest man on the face of the earth. He hails from Bloody Harlan, Kentucky. He stands 7'2", 500 pounds. The Kentucky Butcher. Kentucky Butcher. One fall, 10 minutes.
Well, certainly looking forward to the debut appearance, at least as a wrestler, of the Kentucky Butcher. We've heard him on some interviews from Bloody Harlan, Kentucky.
Did you notice, Terry, when he gets in the ring, to show you how tall this guy is, he lifts his leg over the top rope and gets in.
Yeah, right over the top.
I'm 6 foot tall, and I have trouble getting my leg over that second rope and getting in the ring.
This man is a massive force.
Yeah, he's tall. He's big. He must have a size 20, 21, 22 shoe.
Used to work the coal mines down in Kentucky.
He must have cleaned out one tunnel at a time.
And when it came to clashes between management and the unions, we understand he worked for whoever paid the most. Give you a little insight into the personality of the Kentucky Butcher, and perhaps tells you why has Dr. Jerry Graham in his corner.
Dr. Jerry Graham here is just a big pain in the, back of the ear, I'll tell you. He's just a pain.
Now, coming out to ringside.
Watch it, Moose.
Yukon Moose Cholak. Now, a bit of history in this particular confrontation. Right for the very first time we saw the Kentucky Butcher, he and Graham brought up the name of Moose Cholak. He's number 1 on their list.
Yeah.
During a recent match featuring Moose Cholak, it was Graham and Kentucky Butcher who came scouting Moose out by ringside. And now,
get away, Moose.
The Moose is here. Off the ropes came Guerrero, and the Kentucky Butcher not moving an inch. Lays down a heavy forearm like a tree trunk. And again, shoulder tap block by the Kentucky Butcher. Graham calling on the shots from the outside, orders a slam, and holy Toledo, he gets it. Off the ropes comes the Kentucky Butcher, drops it down. Oh my gosh, 580 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. This man is something. Will not pin his opponent. A 2 count went in. The Kentucky Butcher is not yet through with Rocky Guerrero. Oh! Incredible. Off the ropes he came.
This Graham keeps shouting instructions, Terry.
Guerrero could be seriously injured, Bruiser. I'm afraid for him. Oh, another splash.
You know, Moose has had enough of this.
There's the 3 count.
He might have to be helped out after that.
I suspect so. Certainly Rocky Guerrero, a very accomplished young wrestler with a bright future. Of course, it's going to take quite a man to show
You can only stand so much punishment.
All right, Dr. Jerry Graham. He has made his debut, and certainly we're all very, very impressed now with the debut appearance of the Kentucky Butcher. We're only afraid of Moose Cholak. Didn't have enough guts to get up here and take his beating like a man. That's right. The Kentucky Butcher is property of Dr. Jerry Graham. And I'm going to tell you something, Moose, Terry Tyler, and every one of these big men, they're all other than the Butcher, of course, had better watch out because this man is steamrolling through all competition. Because Jerry Graham controls wrestling. I've got the Great Wojo. I've got Don Kent, and I've got the Kentucky Butcher. And now they're bringing in the stretcher to get Rocky Guerrero out of here. As Moose Cholak comes to the apron of the ring. Moose, they claim you're afraid of him.
I'm not afraid of nobody in the world. This here country bumpkin here, I'll take him right now if he wants it. You want it now? I'll take it right now.
And here comes the Moose, and I think I'm going to vacate the premises.
Look, he's wrestling a small guy like him. How tall is he?
7 feet 2 inches tall, 580 pounds, the Kentucky Butcher, with Moose Cholak in the ring now. Certainly not backing down from the challenge of the Kentucky Butcher and his manager, Dr. Jerry Graham. Just lucky for the Moose that the referees threatened to fine us if we wrestle because there was no contract. That's what's saving you, Moose. Well, of course, Graham alleged that Moose Cholak wouldn't be man enough to face the Kentucky Butcher, and Moose Cholak certainly proved him wrong on that.
Just a couple of minutes ago, and what had to be the highlight of his career, Harley Race has stripped Bob Brown of the Central States Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Congratulations, champ.
Let me tell you this, Rick. You know, I don't want to wish Blackwell or anyone else any ill fate, but to get in the ring with the dog, that dirty, greasy dog, and pound on him and take away from him what he treasures more than anything else in the world is a highlight to anyone, especially me. He cost me the world's heavyweight title. Well, Brown, look, Brown.
The president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Bob Geigel.
Bad news, but I have to say this. Harley Race did win the match. But Harley Race's name was not on the contract.
What are you talking about, Bob?
Your name was not on the contract. I have no alternative but to return the Central States title to Bulldog Bob Brown.
Now, what was all this him-haw about the telegram from Stanley Blackburn and everything else? Is this another Brown deal? Or
no, it's not another Brown deal. It just goes by the National Wrestling Alliance rules and regulations governing the Central States belt. Your name was not on the contract, so for that reason, you did not win the belt. Now, I can do this. At this time, while I'm going to take the belt, I am going to order a match that Bulldog Bob Brown puts the title on the line against Harley Race.
It's been officially designated by the president of the National Wrestling Alliance. There is precedent for this kind of maneuver. It's happened before in the history of the NWA, but still, it's got to be from absolute ecstasy to very crushing disappointment for Harley Race.
The disappointment, of course, when you've got that in your hand, puts you number one in line. But the satisfaction I got of beating Bulldog means more to me than that. And the opportunity to beat on him again, I'll get it back. Brown, I'll guarantee you, I'm not going to stand here and lie to these people. I'm going to take that away from you.
A very tough moment, I know, for NWA President Bob Geigel and Harley Race. Something they had to do. The Central States Championship, once again, belongs to Bulldog Bob Brown.
Like this, and I know one thing, Dusty, I know that Arn Anderson can be bought, and you may never make the tournament. My Army is going to march through New Orleans, and when we get to the other side, we're going to have the cup with us. Now my Army is complete. I am ready for 1986 war, and the war is on Jimmy Valiant. I have Baron von Raschke. I have T. Joe Codd and the Barbarian. And you people see something that was planned from the mastermind, me. When right here, the man that you know as Pistol Pez Wadley, the new addition, the man that infiltrated Jimmy Valiant's camp, I know everything that he has planned. I know one master plan he has that I won't even mention because it's so far out, so far ridiculous. It's a bunch of baloney. And now, here's the man right here, the new Shaska that completes the Army. What have I got here? What have I... Oh, look at here! Look at here! It's not what it is! And it's Jimmy Valiant's horse hair! Let me tell you something, Jimmy Valiant! You is a low-down, dirty yellow dog! Just like this hair is yellow! And tell you, just like it was, we got some more tricks for you in '86 with these rainbows. And another thing I want you to understand, Boogie Woogie, if you think the war is over, you got another thing coming. The war has just begun. Let me tell you something, Jimmy Valiant. Who's zooming? Who's sucker? Shut up, Tony Zabate. You ain't had nothing to say. All you hillbillies out there, get ready. The ball's right here. Is it gonna get you? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. You Nighthawks, keep talking that stuff. You ain't nothing but a Uncle Tom anyway. And everybody knows it. From now to me, you a UT. I'm gonna tell you what. Jimmy Valiant, ain't nothing I hate worse than a black Uncle Tom. It's a white Uncle Tom, and that's what you is, a white Uncle Tom, Jimmy Valiant. I said it, I command it, and it shall be done in 1986 because the Army is complete, and we're moving forward.
All right, you heard it from Chief Wahoo McDaniels. He wants Jimmy Garvin. Said, Precious, stay out of his way, because Wahoo will take on you too. All right, there's Paul Jones. And look at Pistol Pez Wadley, Tony. And look at Paul too.
David, my question is, you know, we always call him Pistol. Should we even call him Pistol Pez anymore? He demanded to be called, what was it, Shasta?
Yes.
Shasta Pez Watley?
I think there are a lot of people out there calling him a lot of things.
And it wasn't that long ago when he was on TV and said,
All right, now, Tony, look at it. Rocky King. Yes, it was.
Wasn't that long ago. He got on TV. He said, Rocky is my protege.
Right.
Rocky is my main man.
Your roommate. Oh, look at that. Slaps him. Slapping him again.
Rocky wanted to shake hands with him.
Head down. He's playing his face. He's going after his face. Got him in the back. Thank you now. Hard back drop. Right. Has it. Stomping away.
There's Baron von Raschke.
Paul Jones is up. There you see him. Throws King out. Watch Jones. Look at him. He picks. Right in the head. Right in the face. Look at him. Look at him use it.
David, look at his attire. Look. The leader of the Army.
The general, Paul Jones. He has his men now, his army. Baron von Raschke, T.J. Khan, the Barbarian. And now, Mr. Watley, Shasta, what do you want to call him? Look at him. What did Paul Jones do to get him to change? And change so drastically. Here he goes across. Hit him up. Takes King down to the mat. Has him down for the pin. Your winner. Pistol Pez Watley.
Or as he now likes to be called, Shasta.
Look at him.
Now look.
And Baron von Raschke and Paul Jones back there. Instructing them. Referee Tom Young gets him out of the way. Watch this again.
David wants his friend, wants his partner, wants his protege. And Pistol Pez, not only does he pin the man right here, but afterwards stomping, humiliating Rocky King. Paul Jones, obviously very powerful and influential.
Event, let's bring out the Ugandan warrior, Kamala. In the ring, ladies and gentlemen, at 387 pounds, along with General Skandar Akbar and Friday, this is Kamala, the Ugandan Giant. And now let's bring the Iceman to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, from St. Louis. Lewis at 238 pounds, the Iceman King Parsons.
Gives the welcome ovation to the Iceman King Parsons as he looks across the rings and sees three people: Kamala the Ugandan warrior, General Skandar Akbar, and the man's assistant, Friday. So it all adds up when Randy Anderson calls for the bell. They'll all leave except one against one. And how big is big, Jim Ross?
Yeah, it's about 387 pounds or thereabouts, boy. That's Iceman King Parsons. A tough, tough customer indeed. Don't ever think he's not. Against one of the most tremendous forces in all of wrestling. A man that, I don't know how you would weigh him anyway. What would you weigh him on? 387 pounds. Back in Oklahoma, boy, that's the size of a good yearling. A tremendous specimen, Kamala. He has defeated the greatest wrestlers in the profession from coast to coast, the Iceman, who really despises General Skandar Akbar, as does so many people and so many wrestlers. But when he accepted this challenge, the Iceman, I tell you, I don't know who can stop this man, Kamala. And another thing, I would not want to be referee Randy Anderson and try to communicate the rules. What a chop! The Iceman's coming right back. But look at Kamala. It's like he's impervious to pain, like he can't feel anything. Look at his strength.
Well, he's using sheer power now.
Well, he doesn't have any finesse. There's no doubt about that. But what he does have is just tremendous, tremendous strength. And I don't think he really feels that much pain. I've never seen his facial expressions change that much. You see, I don't know how they communicate with him, the Iceman, trying to come right back. The Iceman's not backed up one step. You've got to give that to the Iceman. Don't forget, coming up, you've got Tim Horner and Terry Taylor against Dr. Anthony, Nature Boy, and Buddy Landell. North American champion Brad Armstrong, so much more this hour, Mid-South Wrestling. And right under those pectoralis muscles, Kamala, that's tremendous. He's got to have awesome strength in his hands. Now he's choking him. That's a blatant chokehold. Now, well, you know, Kamala may be a little bit smarter than we think, boy, because he got his hands off that throat, right back to the claw hole very quickly before the referee got there. So.
Well, he had to use on the other side there, as you saw Friday come to the ring and get the attention of referee Randy Anderson.
You know, it's tough enough to go against someone as awesome as Kamala, but when you've got General Akbar and Friday at ringside, you know, I don't know how Iceman can maintain his concentration. Whoa! Iceman with All-American right hand, yeah! Iceman put the big man on his back with that drop kick. Akbar started to come to the ring.
Started, but Iceman says, come on in, and that started the retreat.
Akbar got his attention. He got Iceman's attention. You saw what happened. I mentioned the distractions. I mentioned, what's this? Oh, no! Kamala got a running start, and he tried to plant the Iceman, and that's all. Akbar got the Iceman's attention. Kamala finished him off. Akbar's interference, and now wait just a second. Look at Akbar. He's got his... Hacksaw Reed, you hear that? Put his hand insulting Iceman. Iceman! Akbar! Iceman King Parsons. He tried to get Akbar, but Kamala's right back on the hunt. Kamala's thirsting for it. Iceman King Parsons tried to get rid of Akbar, got to insult Iceman King Parsons. Kamala's trying to take care of him. Here comes Hacksaw Butch Reed, Taylor, Horner, Brad Armstrong. They all come to help the Iceman. Akbar really tried to upset the Iceman and insult him. He said, this is an example for you, Hacksaw Reed. Boy, what a match.
We gotta get out of this apartment.
We gotta get out of this apartment.
We gotta get out of this apartment.
This is your chance, folks. Only at Connor. You can buy a new Connor home and finance it at 9.75%. The lowest fixed rate you can get with the lowest monthly payments anywhere. As low as $120 a month.
We've got a home of our own. We've got a Connor home of our own. We've got a Connor home of our very own.
Durham Athletic Park is quiet now. But wait, another season of the Durham Bulls is just around the corner. Don't miss the explosive opener against the Lynchburg Mets on April 10th, 11th, and 12th. Watch the excitement of professional baseball. Get prepared for the swinging, sliding, hard-hitting action as the Durham Bulls take on the Mets. Bulls baseball is back.
Wrestling Team 2, the winners will receive $50,000.
And the Battle Royal is underway now. Remember, it's a two-ring triple chance Battle Royal. And a host of competitors in there. You get one chance going into the second ring. You must go over the top rope into the second ring. You battle it out there. The last two remaining in the second ring and the last two remaining in the first ring battle it out. And the winners of that triple chance then become the winners of the Battle Royal. And they divide the $50,000. And so far, nobody has been eliminated or put over the top rope into the second ring. Remember, if you go out anywhere but into the second ring, you may enter the ring again. One man down. We've got two men down, but they're not in the second ring yet. And so, the battle continues before a capacity crowd. There's one man out, but remember now, he did not go out over the top rope into the second ring. And so they battle outside the ring. Match goes on anywhere, but they must go from the first ring to the second ring and then to be eliminated. And still nobody out. 14 men battling it out at one time. $50,000 to the winning team. And still, nobody eliminated. And battles going on to the left, battles going on to the right, battles going on in the middle. Wild Bill Tabbs looking good out there. Ooh, Tabbs got caught with a haymaker. Wrestling 2 in trouble. On the ring apron now, trying to bring himself back up. Full body slam. A body press. Wait a minute, they're all piling on. All right. We've got a mound of humanity stacked up on one opponent, one competitor. And the Battle Royal wages on. And the first man is down and out and in a lot of trouble. Wild Bill Tabbs still looking extremely good over in the far corner. Golden is caught. Golden could be in trouble. We might have some early eliminations here. Tim Horner looking good against Wrestling 2. Wrestling 2 catches him. There's Tom Pritchard trying to get in a cheap shot on Tommy Wildfire Rich. And you've got fists flying everywhere. One man being removed from the arena. Got another one into ring 2 now. Now Wrestling 2 in ring 2. And that battle continues. So we've got 2 men in wrestling in ring 2. 1 man totally eliminated. Hey, wait a minute. Wrestling 2 after the Mask of the Bullet. And now it's the Bullet after the Mask of Wrestling 2. Wrestling 2 is out and eliminated.
Wrestling 2 has been eliminated. The Bullet has been eliminated.
The Bullet and Wrestling 2, still battling it out outside the ring. They are both eliminated, however, from the action. So you have 1 man in ring 2, the balance in ring 1, except for those who have been eliminated. Wild Bill Tabbs into ring 2, and they immediately set upon him. He was stunned going in. Special hi to Marty and Karen Hood from Hartsville, Alabama, enjoying the matches here today. All right, Tabbs catches his man. More action in wrestling ring number 1 and in wrestling ring number 2. 3 people already totally eliminated. Tabbs looking good now. Got some more men in ring 2. Remember, they must go from ring 1 to ring 2. Ring 2 over the top rope to the outside, and they are eliminated. The last 4 remaining will be the 4 that will battle it out for the $50,000. And we see 1 man being smashed into the ring post on the outside. And most of the action now still taking place in ring 1. Wendell Cooley looking extremely strong.
Ted Oates has been eliminated.
Another one eliminated.
Brad Armstrong has been eliminated.
And so, while Bill Tabbs still looking good in that ring number 2. Ring number 2 beginning to fill up, and we've got him outside the ring now. Jerry Stubbs and Brad Armstrong battling it out. A Pier 6er going on between those 2. Down to the concrete outside the ring. And we've got the action going from ring 1 to ring 2. A 2-ring battle royal here on Continental Championship Wrestling. The action continues. And it looks to me like we're going to have to cut away for a commercial break. Should the match end while we're gone away, we'll bring you a complete instant replay of the ending of the match. But right now, we'll be back in just 120 seconds or so. Back in action now, and as you can see, even more people have been eliminated now. 1 more in the wrestling ring number 2. And Lancaster after him. So, Golden and Fuller are left in ring number 1. Golden and Fuller left in ring number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will be Frankie the Thumper Lancaster and Tommy Wildfire Ridge of the team against the team of Luscious Robert Fuller and Gorgeous Jimmy Golden. Tag match rules are in effect.
All right, so the Tennessee Stud down there, and you've got a most unusual situation here as Golden and Fuller move into ring number 2. Moving up against Rich and Lancaster. Lancaster outside. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is turning into a situation of 2-on-1. And Lancaster leading. Rich is out there all by himself. Tommy Rich all by himself. Fuller and Golden have got it made as far as I can see. The Tennessee stud led Lancaster away. And so Tommy Rich has no partner.
We as good as got the money, boys. We got the money.
You can hear Ron Fuller, the Tennessee stud, making some comments. Wait a minute. Tag is made. Tommy Rich, his face a crimson mask. Facing unbelievable odds here. 14-man, two-ring, triple chance battle royal. Tommy Rich against Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden. He's got him down for a pin. Broken up by the stud. No question, although we couldn't see it clearly, he was definitely broken up by the stud. Again, the tag is made. Fuller and Golden have it all their way at this point in time. Tommy Wildfire Rich collapsing. And again, Rich powers out just barely. The Tennessee stud has things going as... Wait a minute! That time, Jimmy Golden breaking it up. Robert Fuller almost pinned by Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich catches him coming in. Catches him again. Great second effort. He's landing some hard right hands. Side headlock. Rich fires him off. Both men catching it. Fuller and Golden still in charge. Tennessee stud out there administering aid. The neck breaker. Oh, wait a minute. All right. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fall of the match and a $50,000, Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich has just literally taken the bread out of the mouths of Jimmy Golden and Robert Fuller. Tommy Rich, beating insurmountable odds, takes the victory.
But I'm going to tell you the damn thing that makes the whole thing about it. We gonna party tonight on that 50. The Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, Ron Fuller, you take your whole damn bunch, Jack. The only thing we want out of the stud stalls is them Southeastern tag titles. Anytime, anywhere, any place. You're not busting my face open, so it don't matter. We coming out to blood and time.
Let's turn it back to the ring.
It's been said even the best laid plans often fall.
Jones, anytime you want to touch them titles, it's now. It's anytime you want it, baby. You stole our money. You stinking sorry, good for nothing. You stole our money. Forever. I'm gonna tell you, boy. I've seen some bad losers in my time, but you take your case. Anytime you want to get in there, lose or leave, I don't care what it is. You just come on down, boy. We're going to teach you a lesson that you ain't never had before.
Gordon.
All right, so challenge, Crawford, the challenge.